Hey, you guys. I was just scrolling stories and saw someone post a clip from Good Will Hunting. Have you guys seen that movie? I mean, it's pretty old now. Probably showing my age a little bit, although I'm obviously not that old. But what was that? Late 90s or early 2000s it came out, and that was the movie that gave Ben Affleck and Matt Damon their big break. And they wrote it as well. Um, and won Oscars for the screenplay. And Robin Williams was in it, so like that makes it even greater. But like, have you watched it? Like, do you know the story? Like, that movie is one of the perfect examples and demonstrations of understanding a wounded masculine from the inside out and being able to find that compassion and love for him and unconditional love, you know, especially coming from that understanding of what they've been through and why so many men with these like tough exteriors who struggle to let love in, why they can be like that. I mean, it's obviously not going to be exactly the same for every single guy, every single and every single person. It's not just guys either, but obviously guys, their reaction and how they're going to act is different from women, naturally. So, but any person who has gone through a tough childhood in some capacity, which honestly is probably the majority of the world, like they are who is represented by Matt Damon's character in some way. Will, his name is Will. Obviously his is to an extreme because he goes through an extreme in that movie, but there's a lot of people who have gone through that and who have lived like that and are behaving in reaction to those traumas. So if you have not watched Good Will Hunting and you want to understand how to understand your divine masculine and how they behave and why and like doing that internal work of how to have compassion for that, like, go watch that movie. Like, it is such an amazing movie. It's one of the best movies ever, and it is a perfect example of so much of what I talk about. I need to rewatch it too.